justice. One of the downfalls to the city at this point in time that I've found is that there's no centralized link for communication.
We want to make sure that they actually stay housed. And that's where wraparound services in our community come in, to be able to keep connected with them so they don't end up homeless again.
Mostly what we're prepared for is engaging the clients, and what they don't prepare you for, or what they can't really prepare you for, is the roadblocks that the professionals experience out in the field.
As a faculty at Georgian College, we're preparing our students for working in the human services field, but I think they don't understand the roadblocks that their clients may face. And I think the kiosk would be a fantastic idea as new professionals to better understand themselves, because we don't actually understand until we walk in someone else's shoes.
So part of my role as the mental health coordinator is to engage other resources in the community, such as the Lighthouse. So community mobilization and engagement is part of the OPP strategic plan.
When I first came to Orillia back in April 2016, I was very distraught. My head was not on my shoulders, and I got dropped off at the bus terminal and had to walk up to the shelter. I did find it, had to ask a few people, but there was no one phone number or anything to help me. I didn't know where the welfare building was, I didn't know where the hospital was, I didn't know where the drugstore was. And I was lost. I didn't know what to do.
They find that it's difficult to also get that one person that can help put them into the right direction. Because there's, you know, a worker over here and a housing worker over here, and if not everybody is talking, then they don't know which way to go.
They're greatly needed because, like I was saying to you, I am computer literate, so if there's something that you can go and just push a button that tells you where these services are available and how to get there, like it is needed for seniors and for new people that are coming to Orillia.
Most of our individuals that we're seeing on the streets are trying to go from one organization, and there's a lot of duplication of services. That duplication of services ends up being an individual having to tell their story one too many times. This creates the gap in the system.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you too.
Which individuals come in contact with us as a result of mental health, addictions, housing issues, and poverty as well. And so I believe that this project provides an access point for individuals so they can proactively find the appropriate services that they need, instead of police having a reactive response when they're in crisis.
No, you don't have to buy it. I'll just give you one. We're all in the same boat, right?
It's been tough on me. I got a lot of pride and thinking I can do everything on my own, and you get to a certain point in your life and you need to ask for help to get you beyond the I'm kind of treading water, sitting on the fence, sort of which direction should I take?
They can see the roadblocks that an individual may face. So if they're dealing with mental health issues, what are the other concerns that the individual may be dealing with? Are they dealing with housing issues? Are they dealing with food security? So we're able to look beyond one area that we may be teaching them now, but to look at the other areas that these individuals may be facing and how they can better access those services.
System Links addresses 5 core social issues in the Orillia area, including housing, homelessness, food security, mental health issues, and prevention rather than reaction. System Links addresses 5 target populations in the Orillia area, including adults, youth, families, Indigenous persons, and LGBTQ.
I was actually living at home with my father and my brother, and I actually was really stressing out at the time, as I was really having a hard time finding a job for myself. And I kind of was going through a lot of stress. I was going through like breakdowns, just breakdowns, and just kind of was struggling. And then my dad and my brother couldn't support me, couldn't help me out, and then they ended up kicking me out. I had nowhere else to go. I was abused for being gay.
But I think that there needs to be a higher level of collaboration, because it's not the municipality's responsibility, it's not the police's responsibility, it's not healthcare, and it's not the educators, it's all of us. But you have to put the individual first and then surround them with the particular resources they need to be most successful.
Help out a lot, because if you could go up and be able to push the button, so okay, to find more information on what to help with your basic needs in that.
I mean, I believe it means like encouragement, kind of a stepping stone to kind of like starting over.
Orillia is like a giant family. It is a great place, and I love Orillia.